Hello! If this is your first time watching an Against the Storm video, I highly suggest you go check out my playthrough on the tutorial of this game. I'll link it in the top right and in the description. It will go over mechanics, win and lose conditions, and why we're doing what we're doing. Without it, things won't fully be explained and can get confusing pretty quickly. Let's move on, do another run. Can I? Yes, I can prestige. More reputation required and harder orders. I'll manage. Okay, I'll take some wood, some stone, and then one source of food. I'll take roots at the beginning. Yeah, so I'm taking Harpies, and you will see why. Well, I should also show a new race if I have the ability to. But Harpies have one of my favorite passives in the game. Normally you can carry 5 resources with any hauler, but if you put a Harpy into the house at the beginning, global carrying capacity is increased by 5. So you just double how much things you can carry. It's great. Let's see. Don't need to read Prestige and the Altar. Let's see what our starting blueprints are. We've got the Carpenter to make some early planks. I like that. We've got coal, bricks, and jerky. Harpies like jerky. That could be good. They don't like pickled goods, so I don't think I'd take the distillery. And a fishing hut. You get a small fishing hut like you get the other small camps, and because I'm already seeing an algae pond here, I might want to take it. Carpenter first, though. Now, choice between a plantation. I'm not really one for farms. We can produce barrels, coats, and scrolls. These guys like education, so coats and scrolls work pretty well with them. Or the cookhouse for skewers. We don't need skewers yet. However, I did embark with skewers, so I believe I'm like guaranteed to get lizards as one of my races in game. Biscuits and porridge, those might be like misses. I'd want to see what my villagers are before I take this. So I'm going to take an artisan because it just works well with Harpies. And then a tinctury to make dye for the clothes that I'm making, or fabric for the clothes that I'm making, because I might not find leather. I might like that better. And then I can use all the algae from the algae pond. Boots are good with both Harpies and with lizards. Boots I can make from, I think it's scales, but I don't have a scale pond at the beginning. I have an algae pond. I'm still not going to take either of these two. They increase the speed at which I take in a resource of that type, like instead of a small forager's camp, a big one. But I like being able to produce more types of items instead. I'm going to take a base fabric production so that I have good fabric and I have good planks. I'm going to need to make a crude workstation before any of that happens, and I'm going to ask you to make 5 planks specifically and 2 fabric. And then after that, I will make a carpenter. Put that down. You'll go here, and then I will make a weaver afterwards. Then you can go here. I like that. You are going to be making, I guess I can just put a high limit on the planks here. I'm not going to have anybody assigned to you yet because we need the resources to be made here. I'm going to need some algae to be able to make my fabric to get that carpenter online, which does kind of suck. So I think I'm only going to put 1 harpy here, and a small fishing hut goes down beside the algae pond. Okay, I'll go over with how fishing huts work in a bit because they are foraged differently. I'm going to deactivate these buildings so that people don't try to put resources into them early. Just because even if I lower them in priority, people will still try putting like the planks or the fabric into them that are necessary. And since I want to build them in a certain order, I will... I'll deactivate them so that I can turn on 1 when I eventually get the planks from this crude workstation. Now, explaining the fishing hut. So, it's going to take on whatever resource in this pond there is. It has 60 charges to give me either 60 algae and then 40% chance of getting herbs alongside it. Instead of just taking that 1 algae and immediately putting it into the fishing hut, and then you move them into the warehouse afterwards, it's just going to set up the algae pond to have, like, I guess, all of the algae stored within it. And then once you say, yes, either the algae pond is done or you want to cash in on your algae, you say, okay, get rid of this algae pond for me. And it immediately starts moving over all of the algae into your fishing hut. So you don't trickle in the resource. You either have to wait until it's done and you get 60, or you get to decide early that, no, I want to expunge this resource node, and we'll like cash in on all of the resources we've collected to that point. So it kind of sucks that I don't have any kind of plant fiber or algae early to make the fabric that I want for the carpenter, to be able to make my plank productions for the weaver, but I need a lot of algae, so I'm going to wait for the full 60 here before I cash in on it. I guess beyond that, it's just collecting food and then opening up new glades. I think going here is fine. I want to explore close to the warehouse, so this side looks good to me. We'll clear out these trees. I'll have 3 harpies working on it because we need a lot of wood early. I might actually make a second woodcutter's camp, and it's not always going to be stocked with harpies, but it's good to have a bunch early. I'm only gonna, yes, one on this for right now because I want to have builders for other buildings. Let's speed it up, and let's see what our passive is. Living organisms in this region are mutated and much larger than in other places. Doubles the amount of secondary resources gathered from trees, which are mushrooms and leather. Harpies' resolve is low. Because they don't have any houses yet. Okay, so harpies are really fickle creatures, kind of similar to lizards. That's why their resolve requirement is so much lower than other characters. Like this, it's only 15 resolve to get to their reputation threshold, but they also just don't, it's hard to keep them happy. Some of them need to start having breaks so that they can start taking their coats on the break to up their resolve, because right now I can't favor them. I need at least 2 species to favor one. I could up the priority on housing, and maybe that will save me so that I don't lose a harpy here early. I could also remove one of my woodcutters, and I think that's fine. Yeah, this guy. And then it lowers my hostility, and then I get an extra 2 global resolve. So we'll do that while I'm waiting for the houses to be built. There we go. Let's see what our cornerstone is. Gain 40 meat every time a villager dies or leaves. For every 20 felled trees, global resolve is increased by 3 for 120 seconds. Gain 10 skewers for every pickled goods produced. I don't like any of these so far. Woodcutter Song is the best. I need something to like eat pickled goods before I take it. And I don't even think I have any food production buildings that work with it. Industry, yeah, I don't, not yet. Let's see what our orders are though. Packs of building materials for +1 fabric production. I like that. Or make a blight post and deliver for fire to get extra oil and 2 villagers. I think this is going to be hard to make all 3 of, and it's going to take up a lot of my resources because they can be made at a crude workstation, but it's going to take too much effort. I'm going to deliver the 5 purging fire instead. I think I can get it done quicker. Harpies resolve at 15 for 5 seconds, or discover 5 glades. I don't like that one. I think I'll take this one. It's 2 harpies as well. 5 glades is just a lot. And then I'm going to fill the clothing need for my harpies. So this is just harpies, the run. It's great. Let me see if I can build the blight post yet. City buildings. Here's the blight post. Not gonna say what this does yet because we're not getting into like what its actual use is for. We'll get there when we get there. It's a building that I don't know why it's including it yet if it hasn't shown us the tutorial for it. The 4th tutorial that we weren't able to take is going to explain this building and why it's used. I also don't need it to be close to the warehouse, so I'll put it down here. Better like this, yeah. We've got some meat in here, some fertile soil, and some leeches. Hold on. Small abandoned cache, we can get a tablet and some grain, or we can crack it for... Sorry, we can crack it for this, or we can send it to the Citadel for reputation. Nothing really of note in that area, not yet. Move this woodcutter down here so that I can open up this small glade. Once I get some more harpies. Guess I can put some in there now that they're using their clothes. Actually, hold on. Consumption control. I'm gonna not allow them to use any of their clothing for now. I'll do it later when I have a chance of getting them up to 15 resolve. I'm gonna take Woodcutter's Song to increase global resolve by 3 because 20 felled trees isn't a lot, and it'll keep me above ground for the time being. My orders. If I had somebody to like favor, this could possibly be done. Oh, hold on. Need for coats fulfilled. I'm gonna turn off this. Yeah. It's this instead. I need bricks for this and planks. You guys have made enough planks? Question mark? Yeah, I can deactivate this or activate it now. And I'm gonna remove one harpy from over here and put them to work making planks here instead. You should stop making planks. Right? Hold on. No, you have one more set of planks to make. This is your last set of planks. Now I can deactivate you. Well, I need to wait for the algae pond. I can deactivate the plank production here. And then we have people making planks at this place instead. Oh, but we don't have the fabric yet. Did I never populated my fishing hut. Oh no. That sets me back a lot. This seems fine. I guess I don't need any builders right now. I can have 3 harpies hitting trees. Yeah, I would have been almost done hitting my algae pond by now if I did it earlier. Ah. Well, happens. Here, let's get fabric. Perfect. Let's get a harpy making some planks. I can actually reduce one of you guys then. I don't need people getting me the algae just yet. I'm gonna have 2 people on plank production for the time being. Let's see what our next building is. Plantation, herb garden, don't really want to farm. We've got a kiln to produce coal or herbalist's camp. I think there's a lot of mushrooms for us. There's just mushrooms up here to take. Not a lot of mushrooms. Yeah, I don't think I'm taking the herbalist's camp. This is a better source of producing bricks, but I think it's only, 4 for every 2. It's not exactly necessary. Jerky could be a way to extend. We don't have any meat yet. I think this is a source of meat. Yes, it is. So I can take this to provide for their complex food need early, but it's at a 1-star. I don't exactly want to do that. It will allow me to make my wood last longer though, because I'll turn wood into coal, and then coal can burn better for both the jerky and for the hearth. Decisions. It's either this or a reroll. I think I'll take the kiln now, save a reroll for the future. Let's put a kiln down. Here's fine. We need the bricks for it. Do we have anything for bricks? We do. I'll ask some people to make some bricks for me then. Don't have anybody to make bricks for me because I wanted to make a bunch of planks, I guess. I need people on the woodcutters camp still to be able to make those planks. Move you guys over here instead. I don't want to open up a glade where I can't complete the event yet. Ooh, who are you? Royal treasure stake and 2 small algae ponds. Even more algae. So we're not going to run out of algae anytime soon. Hold on. Let's say a patron of the spirit world. Once discovered, it flees to a nearby dangerous or forbidden glade. It's said that a special treasure awaits the one who captures it. So hopefully it hits this one. It went down to this one. Do I crack this open early to get the treasure stag? I'm inclined to say yes. It's just really far away from my other buildings. I could make a small warehouse here so that the algae ponds are easier. But then the small warehouse requires me to have 2 bricks and, okay, I take 1 woodcutter off. And I say you go here to start making me the bricks that I need for a small warehouse. And then the other bricks are going to go towards this kiln here. Yeah. So you guys need to be cutting towards this area. I can move the blight post, I guess. Oh, I forgot to deactivate this. One of the planks went here. Whoops. It can go anywhere for right now. I want to start cutting from this location. I guess I don't need a small warehouse over here then. I might want a small warehouse inside the glade once I reach it, but not yet. Okay, we've got the first storm. So now I want to try getting my hostility down beneath this. So to do so, I would need to remove my cutters. And what? Increase Queen's impatience to get a -15. What's the other negative? Is one of these providing like 115 negative? Hold on. Okay. I mean, I could cut through to get to this glade very fast with rotting wood. I don't get any of the wood from it. If I were to sacrifice some wood, I think I have just enough to make it. Yeah, but I don't have enough wood to sacrifice to, like, stay safe for the entire night. Ooh, maybe I should have saved my clothes for this night. I didn't know it was going to be so bad. I don't know why I'm hitting an other negative of 150. Oh my god, even if I were to... Hold on. Darkness. Oh, Looming Darkness doubles the negative, I think? From just the base amount? Yeah. I'll see. Let's say I start sacrificing some wood. It's not even enough to save the Harpies. Okay. So I'm just going to be losing some Harpies tonight, and I have to deal with it. Unless I sacrifice coal and wood at the same time, like this. No, it's not even enough. Like, this gets it up to enough, but I can't reasonably sacrifice for that long. Let me see. Yeah, it's 2. Because if I were to build something with wood for decorations, that... Okay. Put 2 Harpies back to work. It doesn't matter that the hostility raises some, as long as it doesn't hit one of the next breakpoints, I'm fine. I think I'm only going to have 1 Harpy leave. By the time the storm ends, yeah, it's just 1 Harpy loss. It's not the end of the world then. A fisherman left. Okay, I'm fine to just have 1 fisherman continue with the pond. Oh, you should not have been making fabric here. That's my bad. But you haven't been making fabric yet. Right, because you're stuck making bricks. I'm also low on fuel. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Okay, newcomers. Perfect. Give me some... Oh, thank God, some beavers. Yeah, we take those and we immediately put the beavers to work on the woodcutting camp. You're still 1 minute and 30 left. I want to open that up, so I need to get this moved up and have 3 people working on it. You're going to be fine. Your resolve is coming up enough. Let's see what our cornerstone is. Hostility is reduced by 15 points every time you sell 30 goods worth of amber, but complex food needs grant 1 less resolve point. Maybe that's good. I mean, my hostility raised by, like, so much that, like, I don't understand where it's coming from. Plus 10 villager speed, plus 1 global resolve. I think... I don't have a trading post yet, and I don't have anything to trade. I'm going to take survivor bonding for now. Which I should probably get down a trading post. Which I don't have the wood for either. Because I'm probably making so many planks. Yeah, I've hit my limit. I'm going to stop all plank production. We could start making you, I guess. We've got the leather to make boots to resolve that need. But I don't want you guys using boots yet. Yeah, I'm gonna turn off boots and clothes for you guys. Oh, so I got skewers and I had beavers and humans. I guess I don't necessarily need, like, if I have skewers in my embarkation, it doesn't mean that I'm going to get one of the species that likes that food type. I'm gonna put 1 here to work. The algae pond, I should put a 2nd one here to work. This one, the kiln, I definitely want to have somebody working here too to make more bricks. And to make, actually, jerky first, if I had the ability to. I can burn algae or wood. That's gonna be nice. Let's get that up to like 25, I think. 25 seems like a fair amount for coal. Then it'll make its own jerky once I start harvesting this as food. which means that I don't want my people to be consuming meat. They can consume other food. Do I have any more necessary? No, I don't need any more builders. I would have done this trading post, but I don't have the wood for it yet. Here's the treasure stag. So I can catch it and earn me reputation and fame. That's another blueprint. Or I will gain the favor of the spirits, which will please my villagers, and that's more global resolve. If this is like +1, it's worth it. I think I want to take more blueprints now, so I'm going to take this one. Yep. And hostility from dangerous glades is increased by 6. Ooh. I didn't read that. Oh, I captured it. So then I claim its treasure, which is 1 reputation point, but the forest curses me. Oh, okay. What about you? What do you do? -3 to global resolve, and they spread, so I don't want to leave it. Cooked and raw food is disappearing at a rate of 2 items every 6 seconds. So once I run out of food, I do this. I don't want anybody to be harvesting food yet. And I don't want people to be making complex food yet, which I guess it doesn't. So once I'm just about out of food, I do this. My villagers go hungry for a bit, and then I get rid of the flour. Because it lasts for 4 minutes. Hold on. A rate of 2 items every 6 seconds? I guess I'd need to be producing food while I'm doing this to, like, satiate their hunger. But, like, really, really producing food. I don't know if I can get that done. Okay, what's the blueprint? A cellar, a clothier, don't need that one. Pickled goods, beavers like that. I don't have a way to produce pots yet, do I? No, no. I do have a way to produce barrels at the artisan. That's just planks and metal that I can do. Provisioner, flowers. I have a way to make barrels, so not good. And packs of provisions. Can't use those yet. Wine, pickled goods, and pack of provisions. I think that's better than ale. I know that I have humans, and I could use ale to, like, satiate their, what is it? Satiate their leisure need. But I like wine. Do I like wine better? I mean, ale is being produced at a 2-star. This is being produced at a 3-star. I'll take this. So I'm not going to put down a cellar yet. I still want more bricks to be made. Oh, you are instantly using up all of my wood to make coal. Yeah, I'm going to stop that from happening. I should put bricks at the top for now. Because I don't have any. And I need bricks to do... There was something else that I wanted to make with bricks. I should ask you to remove all of the materials that you have. Because I think I have a way to make planks. I have a way to make fabric, and I have a way to make... Yeah, I can actually just delete this at this point. Yep. Hey, 5 wood, that's nice. I'll make another shelter early, and I will make a decoration to get global resolve up by 1, because I'm going to need it when my people start getting hungry. I can also move this to be closer in range to, like, wood that is near my settlement. I'll do this and then move it up and off to the right as needed. I need, like, wood, and I need it badly. I guess I've got 3 people here. That's as much as I can do. It's a lot of grain. I'm enticed to use all of that grain, so if I find a forager's camp, I'll take it. I'm just really... I do not like the blood flower. It's going to make my people go hungry. I think, okay, this drizzle year, and then it's clearance, that's another 3 minutes, and then storm is like another 1.5 minutes, I think, or like 2. So if it's 2 plus 2 plus 3, that's 7, and then this takes 4 minutes to complete unless I put 2 people on it, which then reduces it to 3:30. That's not enough. It would at least spread once, and I get a -3 to global resolve. So I need to get this done, like, now. Sell goods. I can deliver coal, and delivering packs of building materials is more difficult. I think selling goods is going to be easier for me. And deliver 3 tablets. Export specialization would be great. I don't have a way to make ale. I don't have any ancient tablets yet, but I want to take this. I guess I can wait on it. I can sit on this choice because it's not locking me from anything yet. And if this takes 4 minutes to finish, I want my villagers to only be hungry now and not during the storm, so I should get it done, like, now. It's just going to be started instantly. Okay. And there's nothing to bring over to the blood flower. It's just going to start, like, reducing my food stocks to nothing. You are still making no jerky. Yeah, I'm going to be losing all of this food. Low on fuel, the fire is going out. What am I using all my coal for? Did all my coal just got tossed back into this building because it wants to use it for the jerky? I'll wait on that then. Do I need even more woodcutters? Okay, we're fine. We're fine. The fire's back. The fire's back. Oh, and we instantly get a trader. Okay. I could sell some parts. That's the only thing that I can use to get something. I'm not buying any food. I don't need to buy fabric or bricks anymore. I could buy a few extra right now. Don't care about wine. I don't care about plant fiber production. Global food production speed could be nice to pull me out of the hole, but I'd have to buy 17 amber from the guy. And that's more than all of my parts, right? No, but I need these parts for future buildings, so it's not happening. I said a few bricks, right? We'll see how much, like, 2 parts can get me. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Because I don't have any stone production yet. You guys can move up now. Is this going to crack another big glade? It is. Ooh. Right now, if I were to unassign all of my woodcutters, I'm going to reduce my hostility by 72. If I open up another dangerous glade, it's 36. You guys can't open this glade. Avoid all glades, even marked. Small fishing hut is idle. We could move it over here to get them to start working on these guys. I've got enough algae that I don't think I need to commit 2 harpies to it, but I don't have anything else to commit people to. I mean, the blood flower, I guess. Does that reduce it by 30 seconds? Yeah, I'll put a second person here. Then 1 person off here to be my builder. And we're finally starting to see some wood. I can also get you making as much fabric as we need now. Oh, I know we're low on food. I knew that we were going to be low on food from this. Next building that I wanted to make was this guy, to be able to make some purging fire. You were slated to be, like, down below, so here's fine. I'll put you as a bit of a higher priority. We've got enough planks, we've got enough everything for it. And I should use coal instead. Okay, so I think I'm trading in, like, 10 wood to make 5 coal. It's still more beneficial to use coal down here. Limit of 5, so that I don't overproduce. And when my harpies are done here, then I will... Oh, nice. I'm getting 20 coal from this, too. One of the harpies is going here once it's done. So I can start making some food back. And then you are going to make jerky as your top product. Harpy's resolve is low. Nothing I can do about that yet. I could lower my resolve down, but I'm going to need the wood for the coming storm. Just because I can't hit or collect any more wood as the storm rages on. Where would I want to build next? I guess, like, I'd want to crack into this glade and start taking the resources in there. I could also reasonably do this one. Yeah. I'm going to deactivate it early. So here. What's next? I could have people make planks out of the wood. How many do I have? I'll get 1 beaver on the job. Tools, can't make those yet. Packs of luxury goods. What about you? No. You guys could be making training gear if I had stone production. Fabric, I'm going to need for, I think, clothes. Have I put down a clothier yet? Or the artisan. Yes, this is what I needed next. And then we're going to assign a harpy to it. We don't have any dye or any resin. Oh, no. Okay, so I can't make anything out of this yet. But I will still want the building for when I do find a way to make dye. Forsaken Altar. In the midst of the raging storm, you can make sacrifices here to gain powers. These are like crazy high cornerstones, like really, really good cornerstones, but I have to kill villagers to do it. I don't think I have the villager count to get it done yet, but possibly in the future. I can only use it every time I hit one of these red blips, though. I think that's a tutorial that happens later on. What am I looking to build next? I wanted to make some purging fires to be able to finish this mission, and since I've got all of the coal from these blood flowers, I'm fine. I should also be making more food, so you go here into meat production, and we get another person on making jerky. Harpies resolve is low. I'm losing one of them tonight. There's nothing that I can do to like increase resolve at all. I could sacrifice some coal, but that doesn't even get them down enough. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're losing one of each, it looks like. Again, why is it so low in comparison to normal? Like I'm not expecting to hit a minus like the other negative of minus 150. I don't know where that is coming from. I honestly couldn't tell you. So we get a kiln worker lost, but we still have one in there. And who else do we lose? We lose another beaver, a builder. It's fine, I guess. They're proficient, not comfortable. I'm just thinking, is there any way that I save them even by putting the, what is it? The hostility to be lower? No, I'd have to burn some, too much wood and too much coal to try to get these guys back up to 3. It's not going to be worth it. We're losing another harpy. The other kiln worker? Okay, well, we've got some newcomers to our village at least. I'll take some humans so that I'm more spread out. We need to get people working here like yesterday to start making this jerky for elongated food production, especially because we have nothing. Oh, we only have mushrooms left. Okay. What's the next cornerstone? Silent looting. Every time you open or send an abandoned cache to the Citadel, hostility is lowered by 15 points. I might need that, but I have no way to get stone yet, and I need to be making some bricks, so clay might be the way to go. Okay, if I were to try to open up these caches, how would I do it? Training gear, which I can make at the Weaver, which I think is this building. I need planks and stone, and I don't have stone, so this doesn't work. I need to take one of these two, and I need a source of like clay or stone, so I take that one. If I wanted to get the Harpies resolve up, I need to make coats. To make coats, I need some amount of dye. I don't have a way to make dye yet. Let me see what other buildings I have as options. Post, no. Hydrant doesn't do anything. The Forsaken Altar I haven't hit yet. I think I need to get reputation by going into a new glade, so I'm gonna open up this glade off to the right. You get moved over here. Get 1 beaver on the case. Maybe 2. Okay, now that this is open, that's a lot of buildings. Oh, and it's a second clothier. But there is a herbalist's camp. Was this the herbalist's camp or the forgers? It's a forger's camp. Rough. Not the one that I wanted. I'm seeing a way to get leather. I'm seeing... This is the difficult event, right? These guys I don't need to care about. None of them have a threat. Okay, so it's just this one that has a threat. Traders don't like my goods as much. I could deal with that, especially in an impatience point. So it's not necessary. Increasing hostility by 60 for every 6 seconds I'm on it. I can do that as long as I get it before the storm comes. And I would need like 2 people to be on it instantly. I don't have the coal for it. Could I do this next year? It's 13 minutes. There's 3 minutes in this season. 4 minutes in the next one, I believe. So then that's 7 total. The storm is like 2 or 3 minutes long. That's 10. I wouldn't be able to get it done in time. So I need to like buy my way into this. Could I increase my production of planks? Like overclock it for a bit? I need another beaver on this instead of on the woodcutter's camp. Or I'd need more people in the kiln producing more coal. Which I've got 10 in here right now. One of them finishes, and then I can use that instead. So then I'm still not producing jerky for a while longer, but I'm fine with that. So we do this. We take off the 10 coal, and we ask you to have 1 unit on you. And that unit's going to be the human that used to be on the woodcutter's camp. And we're going to burn it down. It gets us 5 ancient tablets. That's quite a lot. Oh, you also have some coal. Okay. I don't want you to have any more. I want to make sure that you get the shipment. Or sorry, the event gets the shipment of it. I think it's going to. There's the next 8. Yep, it's fine. It's fine. So then I'm going to get a builder back because I won't have to use this purging fire anymore. We get a reputation. We get 2 villagers, which is huge. Okay, where do I want to put those villagers? More algae isn't necessary. More planks, not really necessary. I think I need another couple people in the woodcutter's camp to open up. Do I open up a new glade? Like this one I solved. If I don't have a way to solve this one early, I'm not going to like it. What's next? Maybe opening this small glade here is going to provide some resources that I'd want. And also, I'm not going to need the purging fire for anything else. I could actually get rid of this building. Do I want to, though? I'll keep it around in case it's... I'm not going to get another thing that's asking me for purging fire. I can get rid of this building. If I absolutely need it, I can just rebuild it in the future. Let's crack open this small glade, see what we have. Oh, accidentally hit the home key. This. There we go. Back to being realigned. We could make a shelter for somebody else. They're still waiting on a house. Low on food. The Harpies are currently starving from hunger. Oof, rough. Do we need a second, like, trapper or something? We need you guys to start making the jerky again now that I have enough coal over here. Is everybody starving? Everybody is. Well, not the people yet, but they will soon. Which means I need more food, which... Can I crack anything open for food? Can you guys eat roots? You guys can. No way for me to crack it, though. There's just a lot of wheat that I'm not able to harvest, and a lot of algae ponds. I have not been hitting the resource nodes that I need. We've got mushrooms up here that I could use a small herbalist's camp at, but like that's a far ways away from everything else. If I have a unit to do it, I'll do it. Stone. Oh, this first, for sure. So we can crack open all the caches. Who would I take off? I don't think I have anybody to remove yet. I could take somebody off the woodcutter's camp to be at the stonecutter's camp, but I don't think I want to do that. Which crate are we cracking? I feel like this... a workshop, but I don't need it. A workshop is a place where I can build all of the planks, the fabric, the bricks, but I have buildings for all of those already. Herbalist's camp doesn't do anything for me. Wait, there's a workshop here, and then... Why is it still telling me that it's a workshop? And then a clothier, and I think... I have an artisan. What does this produce? Coats, building materials. Yeah, none of these buildings I actually want, so I could salvage all of them. What is this salvage for? Clay and reeds, not worth it. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna pull myself out of this hole. Maybe a trader gives me some goods. I'll get them right before the storm. What's my next order? So this one, I waited for a while. I do have a way to get the tablets now, so we'll take that. Complete a decision by making some empathetic decisions. If this isn't empathetic, then I'll do it. No, it's a corrupted decision. It's gonna take too long to get these. Have at least 20 harmony decorations. So that means I need to spend 20 planks, 20 fabric, and 20 bricks to get this done. But it's possible, and it's more likely than I am to finish empathy. Deliver tea. I don't have a way to do that yet. We get 2 harpies, some sea marrow, and we also need to find a bathhouse as a blueprint. This, it's not good, but I think it's better than shoehorning me into trying to find a bathhouse. And something to make tea in. This keeps my options open. This is better if I want to try getting Harpies resolve up long term. Nothing else uses tea though, right? It would just be Harpies. I think I'm gonna go with rations for the Citadel. Wait, what do you mean they died? Cause no. These were all from before. So we don't have a stone cutter anymore to get us more food. What do I... People are making jerky at the kiln now, right? Finally, but it takes 2 minutes. Why are you making coal? Because I should stat this into using wood as well, so that they can like make it without worry of making coal. Or maybe the coal is taking like 2 minutes to produce. It's fine. I'm gonna get rid of the wood on this. I have too much coal. 3, 5. Beaver is about to die from not being able to consume things. I'm gonna let them consume meat, I guess. And you guys, yeah, you're not about to ship this back to the warehouse. I think I'm gonna have a beaver die as well. I might be losing this round. I might be starting the prestiges too early, and I might have to play on Viceroy for a bit. The fire is going out? How? I have so much... I have coal inside its own storage, but nowhere else. Oh my god. Okay, well, you can use wood then. You have made enough planks. I can pull you off. You should go to the stonecutters camp. I can favor you early just so that you guys stay above ground for a bit longer. I'd have to take some woodcutters off, 2 of them, to manage for longer. If I make the Forsaken Altar, maybe it gives me a cornerstone that like pulls me out of this. How much of a cost is that though? 40 wood and 8 bricks. That's something that I could reasonably get done. And I guess I'm not going to be using this space over here. I'd salvage everything, but that's it. Harpies resolve is low, but I'll wait for a bit longer so that I can favor the beavers when I need to. How did... Oh, hostility is increasing because of this event here. Okay, I need some time for it to catch back up. They're also eating jerky now. That's huge. That's huge. Okay, and the beavers are resetting from the full... That speeds up to 25 seconds. I'm gonna hope that this doesn't take 30 seconds. I'll put a unit on this just because I have nothing else to do with said unit. Okay, they're done this, right? Okay, huge. Finally. I could favor the Harpies to try to get them above their resolve count to get more reputation. And I will. Hopefully it's enough time before the storm comes. And you guys are fully done the resource collection here, so I'm gonna have to move you up here. Sahilda, okay. I can sell the tablet that I have here and more tablets in the future. Packs of goods are produced 33% faster. I think I've also got another perk like this, so I could go hard into that production. Buildings have their storage capacity increased by 10. I need that. It's like a necessity. And then I'm going to need just more food. I buy food first. We'll get some mushrooms. I'm gonna take out 2 of my wildfire essence. I think I'm fine to just build 1 hearth, not 2. In one of these tablets. If I pick up insects, anything left over can be made into jerky. I don't need any more fabric because I'm gonna be able to use algae for that. And the other materials aren't gonna allow me to crack open crates, so I'm fine trading for this currently. Another 15 seconds of Harpies resolve, and we have 15 more seconds. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. We're still waiting on the tablets to be pulled back. But they've got a bunch of boots to ship over. Rough. I don't think I'm getting it in time. What I kind of want to do then, like I'm not getting the more tablets back to Sahilda to buy more things. What would I change out for 10 amber then? How many parts does it cost? 6. That feels like too much. If I leave 6 parts behind, I'm not going to be using them for anything yet. Do I have orders that give me more? Parts. I have 3 wildfire essence from this, but it costs a lot of resources. I'm getting 3 parts from this. Okay. I'm fine to trade out 5 parts. Or the 10 amber that I need. And herbs. Trade. Building capacities have buildings all have extra 10 for storage capacity. It just means that if they're producing any second materials, like let's say I have a woodcutter's camp. Where is it? Here. And I'm producing some small amount of mushrooms and leather alongside the regular wood that I am. The wood now can go up to 20 as a storage capacity, and these maybe hit like 4 or 5 by the end of the wood getting up to 20 instead of 2 or 3. So then every time I'm bringing those materials back, it's going to try to fully get rid of the wood, and then fully get rid of the leather, and fully get rid of the mushrooms, all in one go when anything fills up. So then I'm carrying more mushrooms and leather back per trip, so it's just worthwhile to keep, or it's worthwhile to have more storage capacity, even if the mushrooms and the leather don't get up to that amount. What's next? Oh, the stone is also providing a small amount of insects. Oh, that is lovely. We're still making jerky, that's good. I'm gonna ask them to use insects as well, cap it off at 50. Then we make coal after that and bricks even later. We have clay trickling in, but we don't have stone trickling in, so I'm gonna use clay for my brick production. Because I took a clay supply line, right? Yep, this one. Gathering speed is increased by 10% for every 2 workers assigned to gathering camps. But I don't have camps that I want to gather. I could gather so much wheat if that was the case. These guys. I don't need to ship back the tablets, the wine, or the boots yet. So I'm going to wait for them to both bring back their 10 boots so that I don't stop them from doing what they wanted to. Oh, they're now walking back towards it. Okay, so these, I'm going to build a small warehouse beside so they can just ping between this and a small warehouse. And then when I deconstruct all of these buildings, they can ping between that and the warehouse. I think it'll go beside the water strider molds so that I can use it for leather in the future. Okay, this is the Forsaken Altar, then it's got to be moved somewhere else because that's space that I don't want to be using up anymore. You get moved. I could put you down here. I'm gonna turn up your priority. Oh, you lost all of the wood that was shipped to you. Okay. Well, I'm fine with it here instead. We get rid of all of our woodcutters. Oh, we're gonna have to lose 1 enemy to drop the hostility down to 2. Okay, not many more problems from here. Harpies resolve I can get rid of now because it's just 1 second until I get the clock. Yep, that's done. If I cash in on this, I get 2 more villagers, and then my hostility is going to increase slightly. It's going to be increasing by 24. So I don't want to accept this yet. I'm only going to accept this next season. because it's also going to reduce my impatience by 15. To be able to make it through this storm, I'm going to need as little hostility as I can get. Is there any way that I can reduce it myself? Hearths? I mean, I could sacrifice some amount of wood, but that drops it too much. I want to get rid of 6 somewhere. Okay, well, small warehouse. Small warehouse. Where are you? Here. So everybody's pretty low. Beavers, I'm gonna be losing 1 beaver. That's what it's gonna shake out to. Anything that I can grab from Sahilda now? Anything to help? I don't think so. I already checked over Sahilda as much as I needed to. Oh, is there? There is one up here. I didn't notice that. That's nice. Glad that I haven't had to move that yet. Okay, so after I lose this beaver, my hostility is going to go down by 6, and then I'm going to reduce my hostility on everybody by 4. And then I might lose a... No, I'm not going to lose the next beaver. The storm's going to be over by then. Now I can cash in on the Harpies to raise my hostility again. Or not yet. I'll wait a bit longer, just to make sure. The warehouse has been built, so now I can assign somebody to retrieve these materials. And I can also ask people to deconstruct all of these. Oh, I can't even salvage them because I don't have enough wood. Oh my god. I think I assigned a beaver over here. That's a misplay. I need to have a beaver on a woodcutter camp. I'll crack open this glade, I guess, because I need more options. The more options might come from cashing in the Harpies here. Hold on, let me do that. What do we get? Flour, can't make that into anything yet. Copper bars, nothing. Pie. I think I need flour for that, and I don't have a way to make it. Coats. None of these provide any kind of complex need fulfillment yet, or any of these, except for packs of provisions, but that's only one part of rations for the Citadel. So I'm going to reroll. Skewers. Harpies, don't care about skewers. I don't care about those. Biscuits and porridge, though. I could make porridge as a food source. I could... If I had a way to make flour, biscuits are so good for providing the food for both village humans and beavers. Don't want a harpy house. I think I'd take a bakery overall. Like, I mean, okay. There is something here where I think if you crack open a large glade, where is it? Giant gathering nodes can be found in forbidden biomes, like these ones right here. They're hard to get to, and they have really dangerous events instead of just kind of dangerous events. But those huge nodes can provide like massive resource amounts. So if I had a trapper camp instead of a small trapper camp, I could like really, really increase my meat production. But I need to do a lot of setup to get there. And it needs to also be the one that's the trapper camp specific one, not the herbalist camp or the forager's camp or whatever else. So I'm going to take a bakery. I still need to find a way to make flour. Sahilda had flour for me, but... Oh, hold on, pickled goods. Can I make pickled goods? Yes, I can. I need pottery, but I can make that at the bakery. Those 2 buildings are going down then. Let's move the shelters out of the way. Where were you? I think both of you were in food production. Bakery? It's a bit big. Come on, move. And then you get moved up nice and close. And then we have the other food building placed here. You both take 2 fabric. I'm going to need you to make some more fabric for me. You're in the process of doing so. Nice. I'm going to want the algae pretty soon out of the sky. So I'm going to add another harpy to that. You guys are now out of collecting meat for me. Am I like low on food? I think I got food from completing the harpy quest, so I'll be fine for like hunger on villagers for a while. I don't want them eating my insects or my meat though. And I think I'm going to save my berries for wine. They can eat my mushrooms. We have a beaver go here, and a harpy as well. Is there any beaver that I can take off of its assignment? This one, I guess, the kiln. Let's see if he's in the middle of like a long process. He is, and he's halfway through, so I don't want to stop him yet. Master Blueprint, a collection of architectural tools, unlocks the advanced blueprints for the Foragers Camp, Trappers Camp, Herbalist Camp, but gathering speed is decreased by 50% until you use up at least 250 gathering node charges. I don't like that. I don't like that. Rooty Ground, wood production is increased by 1, but harvesting and planting are slower. I mean, I'm not doing much harvesting and planting yet. I just need more wood. It's like, I want to take it, but it's going to slow down my production in the future. I can't do improvised tools. That doesn't do anything. So Master Blueprint would be good for this level. Hold on. The camp, the small one. How long does it take to finish something? 22 seconds? If I used a large camp, how much does that reduce by? I don't have the blueprints. I can't mouse over them anymore. Maybe I can check in... Where is it? Recipes, perhaps? Taint at the... How do I see the Harvester's Camp? Hold on. I think there's just an encyclopedia here. Yes, okay. Buildings. Let's see what the difference between a trapper camp and a small trapper camp is. Here. Can I not see the times? I can't see the times. It just says 1 star and 2 star. It would upgrade my trapper's camp to be better. It would allow me to grab the grain and the plant fiber from these guys. Then I don't have to worry about the algae ponds anymore, which, yeah, I'm actually just going to cash in on the algae pond that I have so far, which I think I need to say throw nets, retrieve nets here. Good. These guys will be transporting all of that back. I'll make sure that they don't start on this one. I'm taking Master Blueprint. So then I can make a Forger's Camp for this guy, or for these guys, because I have a warehouse over here. It's going to be closer. I'd kind of also want to make a hearth on this side then, but there's no big, like, forbidden glade that I could benefit from having a hearth over here. Okay, newcomers, great. Oh, and a lot of them too. We take more people. Oh, right, you guys have said don't fell the trees. You've been going around the area for a while, beating around the bush. Do I need to crack open any of these? I'm going to be getting a lot of wheat soon, so that doesn't matter. We should have some people making some pottery, but I need more wood for that. Okay, let me put down 1 extra person in the kiln and have coal be increased instead of jerky. Oh, I can make barrels up here instead of pots down here. I mean, that's better. That's gonna use up my plank stores, but I need containers, and this is a good way of doing so. Scrolls, I don't have a way of doing yet. I'm gonna turn off coats for now. What's the bad things? We've got fallen Harpy scientists. -12 to Harpy's resolve. I can take that hit. Compared to trading in things that I don't have. +2 to pie production could be really nice. Yeah, I'll do this. Takes 5 minutes. It's going to be done before the storm comes. Perfect. We've got eggs here, which I can take with the trapper's camp. I'll wait a bit on that one. And we've got a coal and a copper vein that I could put a mine over. Oh, and a large stone. Oh, it's not. We just have a regular stonecutter's camp. I thought that there was a small version as well, but nope. How much of an increase is it from here? Not much. I think it just gains, yeah, a small chance of gaining me copper. Okay, do I need to put a small warehouse here? I don't think I'm doing anything in this area yet. I am glad to see the Fallen Harpy scientists giving me +2 to pie production. And just 30 insects for my jerky, because I've been hurting on food. Now, I need more wood. Where's the best place for me to get more wood? I guess just taking down the trees here. Do we have any extra beavers? Right, there was somebody on the kiln that I was going to swap out. Sorry, wrong person. You, we have a bunch of extra people that aren't doing anything. Can you make like packs of luxury goods for me? You could with some of the wine that we picked up. And then I can trade that. That's my source of amber. Fire is going out. Yeah, I know. It's burning with coal though, so it'll take a while. I can pass in my ancient tablets. Oh, and that's extra packs of luxury goods. It's making 3 now instead of 2. Great. And we have a new building. A guild house. This could save me. Because, like, I could just go heavy into trade. I'm taking a guild house. We need a lot of planks. I'm going to have to put more woodcutters down. It's going to take a while, but this can pull us out of the hole. I'm going to put more people down. Do I make... It's, I think, a double chance to overproduce here, and I think that's better than a double chance to overproduce on the woodcutters. So you guys can be replaced with humans, and we put 2 beavers here. And I'm going to make sure I have enough wood to keep them supplied. I don't think I need to do the Forsaken Altar anymore. I'm going to get rid of it for the time being. Oh, the building can't be destroyed. If I move it, I think I get the wood back, right? Let me double check that, actually. Got 9 wood currently. If I move it... 42, yeah. Okay. And I'll deactivate it so people don't try building it. Can I salvage any of these for more wood? I can salvage them for planks. I don't even need planks to be... I am going to need planks to be doubly produced to make the guild hall. I'll have somebody crack this then, because it's also a food source. What about you? You're more planks and more fabric, which we're running low on. I'll have somebody crack this. You are more fabric and luxury goods. I'll have somebody crack you. Don't care about the foragers camp yet. Harpies are not having it. I guess, yeah, because of the -12 over here. We also have some unsheltered people. I'll have to be building houses in a bit. You're 8 minutes away. I don't want to call you early, not yet, because I want to make as many packs of luxury goods as I can before that happens, which we don't have many more coming in. I can make training gear here. And do I use stone or do I use copper bars? I think I'm going to use copper bars. I've started making some barrels up here with somebody, I think. Yeah. Hold on. Oh, I could have turned my wine into scrolls beforehand. But it takes plant... Yeah, no. Probably not happening. Can I put tools in here? No, I can't. Okay, so I am going to make more training gear. How do I get you up? The beavers. I reduce 1 woodcutter. Put the extra harpy over here. Also going to stop you from making any more. Okay, now that I have a bunch of luxury goods, I'm going to call him in. And I'm going to look to make the guild house, which again is a big building that I don't need to be beside my other ones. It can be placed out here. And I'm going to ask your priority to be increased. Got the fabric that we need for it. Okay, let's see what I can buy here. We've also got 2 tablets to trade. Plantation, don't care. Rich in fiber. Okay, I can sell a lot of fiber because these guys give me a 100% chance to hit fiber. A little bit more to get extra. And I have the camps that I need to forage it now. So I'm going to take that. And then we just trade back and forth, right? Do I want to keep any of this? I guess I'm trying to buy him out anyways. So let's put everything up for sale. Buy back all of your amber. Do I try getting my beavers resolved to be above 24? Let me trade for this amount first, and then I'll come back. I want to see what the order gives me. Reinforced axes, biscuits, 10 tools. Not really much. I should have done this before I did all of my luxury goods. You live and you learn. You have fabric for me? That would stop me from... No, I need bricks and I need planks from you if I wanted to make the 20 harmony decorations. I think I'm going to just prep those. Where are they? Decorations. Oh, I don't even have the big one unlocked yet. There's going to be so much time spent transporting materials to these guys. And there's the full 20. I will take some extra fabric from you. I will take... If I grab pie, I might be able to survive, like, the coming storm easier. Gonna grab pie. I'm going to grab forage. I think the humans are going to be hardy enough to survive. And then tools. We can do this and this, plus a few extra. What would I trade? Clay. Okay. And then I can take some oil, actually, so that I can use that as a fuel source instead of my wood and my coal. Because that's been, yeah. Oh, and it's 52. That's a huge amount. Okay, so now that I've traded there, I want to change my consumption so that they're not eating the pie yet. I only want that to happen over the storm. Now, I've got people building all of my harmony decorations. I'm not going to be worrying about Beaver's Resolve yet. Done everything that I want to with you. I could get some herbs if I want to make packs of provisions easier. Oh, hold on. I can make wine. Let me get on that, actually. Pickled goods. And packs of provisions. Okay, I should be statting this with a bunch of extra people. Let's make some wine first so we can keep making our luxury goods for the hall. Or pickled goods first to eat less food. I think pickled goods to make sure that I can make it through the storm. We're going to make only 30 of that this time around. Because there's only like 4 beavers. And then wine, we're going to keep that at a solid 50. And then we'll keep packs of provisions beneath the 15 that are required. Oh, and we're also producing extra packs of provisions, not just extra packs of luxury goods. That's nice. Okay, I'm going to move this woodcutter down here instead, because it's closer to where they're going to take breaks. You guys are also done? How long have you been done for? How long have I let that stand? And I'm going to ask you to use oil first, because I just bought that from Zorg. This is going to give me the bricks that I need to build the rest of the decorations. I'll do that. We are currently making the guild house, and I'll have to put 3 people in there. It's giving me 2 global resolve. Anything else? Like, should I just trade for everything that he has? No, because I've already done all of my packs of luxury goods. There's nothing more for me to do. I should probably only have one of you guys working here now. Another order. What's the next one on the list? Deliver tools. That'll be easy. Don't want to discover 6 more glades. Need for leisure. Can I do that at the guild house? Luxury, not leisure. Eesh. Consumption control. I don't want the wine to be used at the guild hall, so I'm going to say no services yet. I don't want my wine to be going into the guild house. I want my wine to be going into luxury packs so that I can get more global resolve rather than just resolve for beavers. And I can also stop favoring you. Right, because we finished this over here. That's going to give me a few more people back. Where would I put them? More woodcutters, because we're always low on wood. Can put 2 beavers there now. The stonecutters camp. I would have to move here before I use it, but I'm going to deactivate it so I remember not to. I can have people start picking up the plant fiber for me. I would want my woodcutters to like cut a hole through here, actually. Let me move these shelters around. Move you down here. And you guys start clearing out this space. Okay, I am not going to be able to reduce my hostility below 4 for the entire season. I actually have enough coal that I could do it. I need to remove 1 woodcutter in that case. How long does this burn for? It's 20 per minute, and I'm going to burn 40 coal to make sure that I don't take on the tax, and that I'm not going to lose anybody. That is definitely worth it. Let me also turn on consumption of the pie and the biscuits so that we're fine through this storm. So we remove you. And just before the season starts, we start sacrificing coal. These guys all say they don't have enough materials. What do you guys need? Planks. Where did I use? I used all my planks on this over here, the guild house. We drop to -6. I'm going to reduce the rate at which beavers drop by favoring them. And I could get the extra 2 global resolve that I need to keep them above by putting 3 people in here. Where else would I want to put people first? Bakery. I could start making some pots. Still don't have a way to make flour. I forgot to remove my harpies from this fishing hut. Right. I'm gonna retrieve the nets and then get them out of there. Where would I put them actually? I shouldn't have pressed retrieve nets. I should start making another hearth somewhere to decrease my hostility naturally. Where would I make that hearth? I would want it beside one of the big glades, so it's down here. It was down in the bottom right corner or up top. I think this is going to be the easiest one to reach. I'm going to make a hearth here as far up as I can. So maybe like deleting this rock and then putting it here and then starting to dig through. So I'm going to need a small warehouse as well. Small warehouse. Yeah, and I can put another small warehouse further up. Get rid of all of these trees. The woodcutter camp is not finished cutting through here yet, so I'll wait for them. Oh, these guys are fine now? Oh, because they started eating their pickled food. Nice, nice. And then a hearth. Small fishing hut is idle, so I can now get rid of this. Where else am I putting people? I still don't have any dye for the artisan, right? Yeah, no. And we're making barrels pretty slowly. I think I'm going to want a second harpy there. I could put all of them in there, get the rest of my planks and copper bars turned into barrels. And I don't need to favor the harpies before the season is over. Nice. And they're already at a height that I need them to be. Not. Oh, they're at 14 now. I'll favor them to make sure that I get passive resolve from them. What's our cornerstone? Reinforced axes. Wood cutting is quicker. Gain 1 to beaver resolve for every 70 wine produced. I think I'm gonna do that. Now I just want to make sure that I'm making a maximal amount of wine. Specialization bonus we're already getting. We've made 30 pickled goods, that's good. We've got the barrels coming in. We don't have any berries, mushrooms, or reeds yet. I could grab some berries from... Was there a berry patch somewhere? It's always hard to see. I can grab some mushrooms over here, or over there, I guess. I feel like I'm not ready for this amount of people. I'm gonna take a smaller amount this time around. Let me also increase global resolve if we've got nobody at some buildings. Can I get beef? I can get beavers up to 24, so then I can complete one of my orders. I can also create a makeshift post to complete the rations order. Where are you? I think you're in this set? No, in this set? Yes. And we should get more beavers on wood cutting. Or more beavers on plank production. I should also stop touching things with this. Yeah, there we go. Now the warehouse is done. Okay. I can have people hit the stonecutters camp. I've only got 2 people left. It's not like I need to place them down anywhere yet. They can finish all of the decorations. Oh, and now that I've finished clearing these trees out here, I can start clearing up towards the big node, big resource node. No, the beavers aren't getting... because they're running out of coats. No, no! Yeah, they're not going to stay above that amount of resolve. Okay, well. I wonder where I got the coats from then. You're coming in another 4 minutes. You won't be here in time for the next storm. I don't want to call you early. I'm getting a bit high on impatience. I am about to like explode into getting a bunch of reputation, which will lower my impatience, but the higher impatience I have, the less hostility I'm facing. I can't deal with high hostility. How have I been making so much fabric? I think I've been taking algae to make fabric here. Yes, and I shouldn't have been doing that. Should have been taking plant fiber, if anything. We don't have any way to make more boots. You were supposed to be making training gear for luxury packs, I think. But we need more stone for that. You guys could be mining stone. Yeah, I'll have people mine stone while I'm waiting then. You guys aren't making anything. You guys are all done barrels. Then where do I place you? The bakery to make pots. I mean, we've already finished making barrels. How many do I have in the backlog? 60? We'll need as many as we can get for wine. There's not much more to use for wine. I'm excited to see what I get from up here. What's going to be the big node? What's going to be the issue that I have to deal with, which is fine. I can wait and do it after the next storm. Okay, Mole Man. I think this one is one of the easy ones. So we can spend a lot of food on it. I can probably make that amount of jerky. I might need to get a trader over here. We can make that amount of wine. We don't have any way to do water yet. Fuel consumption is decreased. We get a lot of tablets, or we heal it by giving it herbs. There's no way that I can produce herbs, but I could probably buy them. Upon awakening, all dormant cysts activate and start to corrupt the ancient hearth. Cysts are vulnerable to purging fire. Completing or canceling event will not stop the corruption. Cysts will remain active. 8 blight rot cysts will spawn in the settlement. Each cyst increases hostility by 30 points. Okay, so this is the what the blight post was for at the beginning, where I started making purging fire. If you do a certain production type, it will cause plants to grow in your city, and those plants are not good. You want to destroy them, so you burn them down. This just spawns 8 of them instantly. So I think I'm going to have to perform the ritual, meaning I need to get some storm water for next season. So where is the... Am I not even able to take... There's the rain collector. Okay. We're gonna have 2 people house it, I think. And, well, not yet. But it is going to be my highest priority building, so I know that it's here before the storm comes. We get a bunch of storm water. We then feed it a bunch of wine. So I'm going to turn off luxury good production, which we have 48 of. Do I just call you in before the storm hits? I think I do. I'm fine with the extra impatience. I want wine to be produced before pickled goods. They're not even producing pickled goods anyways. I'm going to up this to 100. So that means that we have our water, we have our wine, we then need jerky, and a lot of it. We were producing jerky over here. We need more meat or more insects. We get insects from... not here, very nicely. Wait, the big thing. Oh, we just straight up get jerky from this thing? And it takes a trapper's camp. Okay, we've got one of those already, this guy. Let's move him up. And we'll want another small warehouse to be here. I'll delete this one stone node. I'm fine with getting rid of one of them. Make more paths on the way there. I'm fine with getting rid of one beaver. We don't need as much wood anymore. I want to start mining this area out. So here, and then I want to make a warehouse beside it. How about this? What's this? A cookhouse. Can make skewers, biscuits, and porridge. Doesn't really do anything new for me. Doesn't really get me anything new, though. All right, Sahilda. Time to give me all your money. Boots production. I could take that. And then we also want... We don't have any bricks right now. I've got way too much fabric. We don't have any leather. That will allow me to make boots. We don't have any flour. That could make me some pies. Man, I thought that this was going to go further. I guess I am buying 40 amber. I can get rid of some of the flour for now. Get my boots like I wanted. Get the flour. Get the herbs and not use herbs for anything. I think herbs are in some of my recipes. Okay, if I start the mole now, I don't think there's any negative to me doing it, right? Let me double check. You know, I can just do this for free. Well, not for free, but... Am I going to need to be worried about not getting planks in time? You guys are making planks. I think I'll be fine, right? On stormwater, I mean. I will want more berries for wine, and I said more herbs earlier. So all of these. Comfortable taking a few less berries for this. Can we trade? How much is that for global resolve at the guild house so far? 3? Not as much as I was hoping for. Again, we don't have trade reds here. Do I take you 3 off to be able to do other things? You can start making pies now? Ah, I didn't buy much flour. Well, if I have one trapper camp here, I'm going to want more because it's got 1,000 charges on it. I'm going to want everything from here. So I can just make more. Where's the trapper camp? Oh, but I need 3 parts. I can remove one of my previous buildings for this. What would I get rid of? I think this woodcutter camp, right? 2 parts. Perfect. Then we can assign 2 more harpies here. And then I should assign 1 person here to start getting the meat and stuff over. Okay, it was jerky. It was wine. Wait, hold on. If it's jerky, I think I increased production here, right? No, but I don't have the insects or meat for it, and I was looking for where I could find that. And you don't sell either of them. I'm getting meat from this. I should have enough jerky by the time that it's like necessary for. And I'm hoping that I get enough storm water in 1 season. I need people to be working on this, like, now. Where are all my planks? You put them into here. Okay, if I get rid of 2 fire shrines, it's going to give me 2 planks back instantly, right? 1, 2. Come on, get this built, get this built. Good. I think. Okay. What's the last orders that I can pick? A lot of wood, a lot of provisions. I think because I took the last one as a leisure activity, I'll take another leisure activity. You guys are making what I need. I should have unassigned some of my woodcutters. I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, I could have, and then I could have burned coal at the hearth because I've got a bunch. Yeah, damn. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to unassign one of my woodcutters. And that's enough that I can make it through this season. I do have to pay my taxes, though. Which I don't have to pay them for 6 minutes. I'm gonna need a second person to transport materials over here. This I need an extra part for to get that warehouse up and running. Do I get rid of this warehouse? Then I have to pull it all the way from here, and that doesn't work. I don't like this warehouse anymore. We can get rid of you. Save the Harpies resolve now. Bye, Sahilda. Sorry I didn't see you on your way out. We've got 18 stormwater. Oh, is the season not long enough? They produce 22. No, they're taking breaks. No, no. I could burn oil to produce, like, production speed. I don't have any oil left. There's no way for me to get this done. Get enough storm water. I need more clearance water, but then it's going to start too late, right? Like, we've got 22 in product. Oh my god, I needed an extra 2 productions. That sucks. You must first give minus or +1 to wood production. Lose all stored fuel. All my coal. That's not happening. +1 to global resolve. 10 villager speed. I'll take that. So if I wanted to do this in clearance season, which is another 4 minutes from now, I'm going to have this. He kills villagers and destroys all gathering nodes, buildings, and events within a 20 field radius. I can't do that. So then I'd have to do this one instead, and I have enough herbs for it still. It gives me a reputation point, which is good, and I would need to make a blight post instead. Do I have the stuff for a blight post? I don't, because I need an extra 2 parts, and I sold my parts earlier. What else could I, like, scrap for parts? I could snap, what is it? Get rid of the stonecutters camp. Could I complete any orders? Like, does Harmony give me parts? No, it just gives me wildfire essence. This one does, but it's gonna take too long. Let me do one bit of management for right now. We can move some shelters into range of this hearth and create a decoration over there to increase resolve by 1. And it's also going to increase resistance to corruption, which that's what the Blightwot cysts are. Because if I leave this guy around and he has his threat proc, he's going to destroy everything here, including the thing that I want to get all the meat from. There's no way that I can get the water in time. There's no way that I can get the water in time. So I'm going to have to do his Blightrot thing. So then I have to make this Blightrot post. Then I have to get parts. Parts are only in, like, foraging camps. I mean, after you guys finish getting rid of all of the produced goods in here, then I can scrap it for parts. Yeah, I'm going to deactivate this. I can take a loss of 8 wheat in here. I can make it in the future if I need to. And then we make as many as we need to here. You guys use... We don't have any coal left. You guys can start using sea marrow. Because we're getting sea marrow from, what is it? The whale over here. We'll take as many people as we can take, and I'm always hounding for planks and wood. Because I can stop you guys from making planks now. You guys can go back to making wine, because now I'm going to need this to be stopped. And we'll want to start on moving the things over now. Because I guess the corruption is not going to last for forever. I still want to get people working on it, though. Upcoming payment. I don't have any way to pay you yet because I don't have any amber, so I need to call in somebody early. That's an extra 2 impatience points. How much? What's the bad for this? If you don't pay this tax, you'll gain 1 impatient point. I think I take the -1 there. Next season, I'll hopefully be ready with a bunch of coal. I'm not going to be. I can use sea marrow here instead of coal. Oh, that's huge. And I don't need any more bricks. I can stop one of you guys from working here. Okay, where else do I put people? I could salvage this house over here. Does it give me anything? I can put people back into the guild hall. That works. Do I need anybody at the weaver? They make boots. I traded specifically for boots earlier. I could maybe start making training gear to do the luxury goods back and forth with the planks. Which means that I would want more beavers in the woodcutter camp. Okay, so this bar right here shows how much my hearth is corrupted. Once it comes fully corrupted, I think it kills 3 villagers, and then it reduces that bar back to 0, but it doesn't remove any of the rot. So I need these people to be burning them down as quick as I can. I guess they just have to use any fuel source to be able to make the fire. I need to worry about the fire as a priority. I can't wait on the sea marrow. Yeah, because this is starting to go out of control. Another 2 burned out. Okay, that's good. That's good. You guys have been working on this so far. We're going to get 30 amber from you, which could have been used to pay the tax, but it's not going to be there in time. But you're 7 minutes away, so you'll be next year. I could have... Do I have extra people? No, I only have 1 extra person. I'll have them make paths here, I guess. Not great, but it's something. I know high corruption. Guys, are you out of fuel? Guys, no. Oh no. Like, I could call them in early to get some more fuel. I don't know if that's worth it for the 2 impatience points. I might just take the loss of 3 villagers. Come on, they're 1 coal away, they're 7 wood away. Can I get rid of coal here? No, there's no coal being used here. Is there like wood being in here? 6. We can have 1 person, but they're gonna make it and it's gonna take too long to make and then burn it out. I'm losing some villagers here. I started the event a bit too early. Okay. Well. It's gonna raise impatience. One of the trappers died, a builder died, 2 trappers died. I got a reputation point. Oh, from completing the mole quest. Can make coats, don't need that. Planks, don't need that. Dye. How does it get made? Insects, berries, copper. And I can also produce ale. Oh. And I have a way to make grain and a way to make pottery. We need to take this, the tinctury. Now I'd want more people to be in here so I can get rid of all of the people in my guild house. I stock an extra woodcutter. I stock an extra 2 trappers. 1 trapper, 2 trapper. And then people making... dye for me for coats. Human scout has died. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, they're just moving the amber back. Okay. Corruption's all gone. Now I don't need to worry about this anymore. Did I change anything? I think I stopped you guys from using, like, wood or something. Unsure. We're going to use sea marrow as the first fuel source here. And we're going to deactivate you. Oh, we didn't need 2 workers to be in the rain collector. That's where some of them have been. Okay, where do I put people? Well, this is going to be made, and it's going to be stocked with 2 harpies. I don't need to overproduce on wine, but I could always have a second location making it. I like ale production. There's nowhere that I can use the ale yet, but just having it is nice. Dye gets made first and foremost. We're going to use berries, copper, and insects feels fine. Let's make not 100. We've got like 1 use for it, so 50. This is also at 50, and they overproduce into wine. This harpy I don't think is going to be able to keep up on boot production with the other 10. I could put another one here. We still don't have anywhere for flour. That'll be the next blueprint that I'm looking for. Let's deactivate you so that I know not to use you. We're still waiting on something from you. On pottery at a rate of 2? Is this pottery at a rate of 1 or something? I remember there being like low pottery production somewhere. Okay, let's get to making those coats. Barrel second, and then, ooh, we can make scrolls, right, and we have so much plant fiber that we're grabbing too. So we'll make that second, and I think I might change that to be what we're making packs of luxury goods out of. These guys, yeah, you're not making training gear, that's good. I should try to lower my hostility for this year. To do so, I would need to get rid of, I think it's just my 3 axe cutter, or 3 wood cutters. I think it's 2 of my wood cutters and I burned some wood. Don't have enough coal. Definitely don't have enough fire. There's going to be a tax that I have to pay. I don't have to worry about these wood cutters then. Yeah. If I wanted to, I could gain some global resolve from the guild house over here. It's not much. Oh, I've forgotten that I can raise global resolve by 1 by creating a decoration in this area. I don't think I'm going to be losing anybody tonight. I think it's too long before they start leaving. Maybe a bit early on that human there. I also don't have enough shelters. High hostility. Yeah, I get that. Nothing I can do about these meters right now. I mean, oh, the houses. I could turn you up a bit. Save a human, maybe. But not a beaver. Yeah, 1 beaver's gone. But that'll be it. Come on, come on. Don't lose me a harpy here. Increase, increase. Oh, okay. We have to pay a tax. Let's get that out of the way because I cannot deal with more impatience. I need to get some more reputation here. I can get some by favoring my harpies. Gain 1 ancient tablet for every 2 completed glade events. I don't want that. Gain 12 amber for every 50 ale produced. I could produce a lot of those, and I don't care about increased metallurgy. I'm going to take taxes. And then we're going to try going hard into ale production, which means I make a second tinctury. And then can I pack up ale here? I can. Let's stop packing up ale. We'll do... Scrolls was a backup for the artisan, right? Yeah, it was. We'll do barrels before scrolls, though. You guys have to be making more planks afterwards, which means I need the last one of you guys here. Do I want to get rid of anybody? Somebody at the kiln, maybe? Newcomers, great. Good timing, good timing. So I'll put somebody back at the kiln. We'll put more woodcutters back into play, or did I? No, they're all still there. What about the caches? Do they have anything for me? Copper ore could be good. I've got the wood to deal with it. I'll take it. Okay, this is gonna be close, but I think I'll get it done. If I can, I'll buy tools from it's Zorg for Loof that's coming up next. I put the warehouse too close. They're walking around it. Man, they walk around all the way to the other side sometimes. I lost? Right. Okay. So, there's a mechanic that I'm used to playing around where the impatience, I have like a 30-second window to be able to make enough like reputation or whatever I need to get to the next, like to drop my impatience somehow. But this time, I did not. Oh, okay. So that settlement failed. I'm not going to be playing on that difficulty again when I do another run. It's a bit much. It's a bit much. Not until I get more upgrades in the Smoldering City first.